The city of Neovara gleamed beneath a sky choked with violet clouds, streaked with lightning from the endless storms above. Towering spires of chrome and glass reflected the neon glow of advertisements, while magnetic trains zipped silently along elevated tracks. From the bustling streets below, people hurried, their faces illuminated by holographic billboards promising power, wealth, and perfection. I walked alone among the throng, my boots making no sound on the polished metal walkways. My hands were stuffed into the pockets of my long, black coat, and my eyes were hidden behind a visor that displayed a faint readout of nearby surveillance drones. My name didn't matter to anyone here. Out of sight, I could move unseen, but today, I had a target. Her name was Captain Lasara Vex, the commander of the Imperium Guard. Ruthless, brilliant, feared even by her own officers, she had risen through the ranks with a precision and cruelty that left legends whispering in the shadows.
And today, she would meet me.
I entered the grand hall of the central citadel, its walls a gleaming lattice of carbon alloy and luminous circuitry. Hundreds of guards in black armor lined the corridors, their helmets reflecting the strange violet light filtering from above. At the far end, atop a raised dais, she stood, Lasara Vex, hair as black as the void beyond the city, eyes like molten silver, and armor adorned with insignias marking victories over entire worlds. "Approach," she commanded, her voice carrying like a whip through the hall. I stopped a few meters from the dais. "Captain Vex," I said, voice calm but firm. "I've come as ordered." Her eyebrow arched. "As ordered," she repeated. "By whom? Speak, before I decide whether to destroy you where you stand." "I serve no one," I replied. "Yet you have called me here. You summoned me, Captain." A ripple of surprise passed through the guards. Lasara's lips curved into a slight, mocking smile. "Bold. Insolent. I like it. Kneel." I hesitated. A single wrong move, and my head would roll before anyone could blink. But something in her tone, a subtle curiosity beneath the command, gave me a flicker of hope. Still, I obeyed, but only slightly. Not fully. My knees bent, but my posture remained firm. She tilted her head, studying me, and that's when I noticed it. The tiniest hesitation in her gaze, a crack in the armor of her certainty. You are not what you seem," she whispered. The hall seemed to hold its breath. Outside, the violet lightning flashed, illuminating the citadel in a spectral glow. "I am not," I admitted. "And you will soon understand why." The flashback. Weeks earlier, I had been nothing but a shadow in the underworld of Neovara, a whisper among hackers and exiled soldiers. My mission had been to infiltrate the Imperium, to find the source of their cruelty, the root of their iron-fisted control over countless worlds. I had assumed identities, traded secrets, destroyed networks, and yet, Lasara had been a barrier I could not breach. She was perfect. Too perfect. Every move calculated, every word measured. Her power extended beyond the Imperium Guard. Rumors claimed she had access to a hidden intelligence network, one capable of predicting the outcomes of wars before they began. Many had tried to unseat her, and all had failed. But I had something no one else did, a secret buried deep within my very DNA. I was not fully human. My origin had been a clandestine experiment, a hybrid of human ingenuity and alien adaptability. I could manipulate energy in ways that defied conventional physics, and my body could endure the kind of punishment that would kill any ordinary soldier. It was this secret that brought me to Lasara's dais today. The confrontation. "Why are you here?" she demanded, stepping closer. Her armor hummed with latent energy, the air around her charged with a quiet threat. "To show you the truth," I said. My hands rose slightly, and a faint glow began to ripple across my veins. It was subtle at first, almost imperceptible, but enough to make the hairs on the back of her neck stand. "You dare," she said, narrowing her eyes. "Do you know what you're risking?" "I know," I replied. "And I also know what you are." Her laugh was soft, incredulous. "I am Lasara Vex. No one can challenge me. No one has ever." "You are not invincible," I interrupted. The energy around me flared, brightening the hall in streaks of silver and violet. "You may have power over men and machines, but not over what I truly am." For the first time, she faltered. The hesitation that had flickered earlier now deepened. Her fists clenched, but her posture shifted ever so slightly, betraying her surprise. "I have faced soldiers, mercenaries, even alien warlords," she said, voice tight. "But what are you?" I stepped closer, the glow intensifying, illuminating the patterns of circuitry under her polished armor. "I am what you never anticipated. And I am here to remind you that control is an illusion." The guards raised their weapons, but Lasara raised a hand, stopping them. "Do not," she said sharply. "Whatever you are, I will handle this." "I don't want to hurt you," I said. "But if you continue to see me as a threat, I will have no choice." Her eyes met mine, silver against violet, and in that moment, something unspoken passed between us. Recognition, understanding, awe. She had ruled by fear, but I showed her the possibility of something greater. Something uncontrollable. The revelation. Slowly, carefully, Lasara lowered her hand. "Show me, then," she said. "Show me who you are." I extended my hands, and the energy coalesced into a luminous sphere hovering between us. It pulsed with light, sending waves of warmth and understanding through the hall. The guards gasped, some stepping back, others frozen in disbelief. "This is what I am," I said. "Not just a soldier, not just a spy, but a force capable of altering reality itself. I exist in the spaces between certainty and chaos. And today, I offer you a choice." Her breath caught. The fear, the certainty, the dominance she had always wielded, it faltered. She had expected another challenge, another human trying and failing. But this was beyond anything she had imagined. "You mean you could destroy everything I built?" she whispered, her voice trembling. "Yes," I said, "but I don't wish to. I offer something greater than destruction." She looked at me, truly looked, as if for the first time in her life. And in that gaze, I saw the weight of everything she had carried, victories, losses, the fear that had driven her to rule with an iron fist. She began, then paused. "I never thought anyone could match me. Anyone could surpass me. And yet here you are." "You see," I said softly, "power is not just about fear. It is about trust, choice, and understanding." The violet light from the storm outside seemed to brighten, casting a glow over the dais. Lasara's hands relaxed, and for the first time, she knelt, not in submission, but in acknowledgement. "I misjudged you," she admitted. "I ordered you to kneel, not realizing who you truly were." "You do now," I said. The alliance in the days that followed, the Imperium Guard watched a transformation unlike any in its history. Lasara Vex, once feared as a tyrant, began to rule with a new perspective, guided by the power and insight I had revealed. Together, we forged an alliance that reshaped Neovara, not through fear, but through vision. The citizens marveled at the sudden changes. Corruption dissolved, resources were shared, and innovation flourished as people worked not under duress, but inspired by what they could achieve. And for Lasara, She learned that acknowledging someone else's strength did not diminish her own. As for me, I remained a shadow, a presence moving through the city, ensuring that the balance between power and freedom endured. Yet every time I passed the citadel, I saw her on the dais, her gaze meeting mine with respect and something unspoken, gratitude, and perhaps awe. In the end, the lesson was clear. Control is temporary. Power is fleeting. But understanding is eternal. And that day, when she ordered me to kneel, she realized that the universe had placed something in her path far greater than she had ever imagined. I had not only survived her command, but I had changed her. And in doing so, I had changed the fate of an entire world.